We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday Night Primetime. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Pioneer! Ready!
On play action. Oh, and they come after him right away. And there he goes on the first play of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You get a first down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8-ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Okay, ready?
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be taken down short of the first down. It is a gain of 8, but it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
60 back. Buffalo 18.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
For the Jaguars field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready? Go! Viking 8.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now he'll run, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Now, faking the give, moving to his left. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Hey, check that. Street.
On third down, here's Mitchell. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
60 Bison.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey. Son, it's a hunt. Sink right.
Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Jacksonville.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, they'll go back to Tinton. He'll manage only a couple. Mikey Smith, they're on the stump.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 20, here's second down and 7.
Hey, Lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught side of the end zone. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
That's a gain of 6.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Smith.
Brashard Smith, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
really big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs.
All right, let's go.
Now Gibbs running right. It is Chilton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Red.
1st down, Jaguar.
Hey, Soko, hunt.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Red, 20.
They'll run. It's Chilton. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 12 yards.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Chilton. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
24.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal.
Hey. It's on. 13 loop. 30 left. Hot.
To throw is Lawrence. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Ready? Back to 60. Ready?
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's caught. Ray Palmer. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Complete to Trey Palmer. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. On the run to the right. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. Once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
10, 19, 18, hurt. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 60 bites, 60 bites. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Gets to the edge at the 30, and he will get into the end zone. Facial Tootin'. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
That's good.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy. But if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Jaguars are going to have it just past
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Hey, 30 left. Hey, Ginger. That's hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you've got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
No. Hup.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And a nice run there. And he'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now a toss, left side with Mitchell. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I can promise you that when that play caller sent that 2nd and short play in, he never imagined his next play call would be 3rd and long. But after that loss there, that's the case, and he's got to be scratching his head.
Got to get it to the 30.
Cougar 19.
Here comes 3rd down.
18, Rattler. 8, coach.
He'll drop the throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
17 yards.
Drop 50, drop 50.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19, Lion. Panther 11. Go.
This one intercepted. And the Jaguars have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
They'll take over 1st
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hey, Ron. Hey, go.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars keep rolling right along. 38-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
They will take a knee here. Second and 11.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Will take the snap and go down to a knee. The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Son. Here we go, son.
This drive begins with a run by Chewton. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Red on red. Silver.
Another run here with Chewton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down.
All right, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Run over center now with Chewton. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Right back to Chewton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And He doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Hold it ready. Rip, 23. Son, there's
A first down throw for Lawrence. Got his man at the 6. And he will score again. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Jaguars. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
A gain of 5 brings us 3rd and 6.
Hold it ready.
This is 3rd and 6. Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Cougar 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Is a turnover on downs.
Hey, Lions.
They'll run it here with 2. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah, with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. And if I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the south. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
machine. Walk for my machine. Poses.